let's talk a little bit about garlic so that you can decide if you want to plant it, and if so, what type you want to plant. So there are two main types of garlic. There is hardneck and softneck. And within those two types, there are many varieties. Like there's a variety called music, like there's all different names of it. The big difference is hardneck varieties have a hard center stem. Right now I'm holding something else, which I'll tell you about in a second because this is my favorite. But the hardneck variety has a hard center stem that I cannot bend. And the reason I like hardneck varieties is because they grow something called a scape, which is a tall green shoot that curls around and it has a little bulb, and you can harvest those and saute them like a side veg like green beans, or you can dehydrate them and make them into garlic powder. The softneck varieties do not give you a scape. The benefit, though, of a softneck variety is that you can braid them. If you've ever seen garlic braided, that is a softneck variety. And they have a longer shelf life if you're storing them. Hardneck varieties typically have a shorter shelf life. Now, we're looking here on the left is something different, but right there and right there are two softneck varieties of garlic. The one in the center, the whiter colored one, I bought from a company, and the one on the right, I bought just at a farm stand. And I think I'm going to just plant this one on the right. They are both softneck varieties because no clove that I'm going to get out of that center one is going to give me a bigger head than that whole head is, if that makes sense. It only has enough energy to produce, the size of the head that you got. Now what I'm holding is something different. We're going to move on to this. This is called elephant garlic, which is not technically garlic. It is in the leek family, but it actually effectively acts the same as garlic. It tastes like garlic. It's a milder flavor, and it gives you huge heads and huge cloves, and it still gives you garlic scapes. It's a hard neck type of thing. So I do have these. I end up planting all these. This is last year's video. All my garlic hasn't arrived yet, but I figured I would show you this because now is the time to buy it. And if you can't find garlic online, especially elephant garlic, which I really want to plant just elephant garlic from now on, then go to the link in my bio and go to my Amazon storefront. And in my garden section, I will add right now the garlic that I bought, because I bought elephant garlic on Amazon. And I'll tell you something, it freaking came a lot healthier and a lot bigger than garlic I bought. Sorry, I'm outing this company, from Gurney's. Gurney's did the right thing, and they credited me, and they are sending me some replacement regular garlic, but they didn't have any more elephant garlic to replace it with. And I just wasn't happy with the quality that came. Could be anything, could be the weather, maybe it's not the company. Now, where I planted this is a big mistake. Last year, like this video was filmed, I planted in these two metal beds, and they are newer beds. And what I didn't factor in was that the soil compacted over the winter. So when we got some heavy, heavy rains in the spring, it just didn't drain away properly, and all the garlic was soaking wet, and it did not survive. Now, your garlic is going to sprout, depending upon where you live. I'm zone 7B, so we get all 4 seasons, very cold winters. My garlic started to sprout in midwinter, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose all my garlic. But that's actually completely normal. That is it establishing. And it sprouts about like 2 to 3 inches tall, and then it stays like that until the spring, and then it just starts doing its thing. It has to do something called stratify. It has to go through stratification. So planting in the fall is when you're going to plant your garlic. Check your gardening zone, though, for sure. And it has to go through that cold period to send the chemical signal to form a head of garlic. Another thing that you need to know is if you order your garlic and it arrives and you're not ready to plant it yet, keep it in a cool, well-ventilated area out of direct sunlight. They say you can put it in the fridge until you're ready to plant it, but I do not like that option. Personally, I have found that the cold of the fridge signals the process to stratify, and my garlic does not grow as well here in my climate when I do that. So when you're thinking about garlic, think, do you want long-term storage? Do you want larger heads of garlic? Do you want a milder flavor? I think from now on, I'm just going to stick with elephant garlic. I don't think I'm going to mess around with real garlic anymore. But check out the link in the storefront, because I feel like all the companies like MI Gardener, Epic Gardening, or Gardener, and Gurney's, they're all out. They're all out of elephant garlic anyway, or at least last time I looked. I don't know if they've stocked up. But if you're looking for it, I got really good healthy stuff on Amazon. I got a lot of healthy plants on Amazon. It's really weird. Like, I got a lot of berry bushes. I bought peach trees, like live trees off Amazon. And what it is it's companies smartening up and deciding to sell on Amazon, and live plants arrive. And that's pretty amazing. So let me know, what are you going to grow this year? Are you going to try garlic? Do you have luck with garlic? Or are you going to do something else? I have to do onions next year. I don't know how. I've never grown onions successfully, but I figure let me get the garlic in now and try onions in the spring.